And Sean, the judge started today's hearing by asking both sides if they had any additional evidence they wanted the court to consider. In the end, the judge giving the state until Monday to answer. Earlier this week, the state Supreme Court ruled that a lower court needed to re-examine a key piece of evidence against Logan Clegg. Clegg was convicted in 2023 of murdering Steve and Wendy Reid in Concord and sentenced to 50 years to life in prison. He did not attend today's hearing, but in his appeal, defense attorneys say the cell phone data used to track down Clegg was obtained without a warrant. At the trial, police said they feared that Clegg would leave the country before they could get that warrant and used what's called inevitable discovery. In other words, even if the illegally obtained information could have been obtained legally, it still can be considered. Today, the judge asked prosecutors to further explain their position on this specific question.
I am inclined to allow the state to do so, only on the question of the inevitable discovery issue. And I think I've communicated a concern I have about representations that the state made in its initial objection to the suppression motion and where that leaves the court in terms of the inevitable discovery question.
Now, if the state does decide to bring forward more evidence, they will have a month to get that to the court. The defense from there will have a week to respond. In the end, the Supreme Court has given the Superior Court until mid-June to make a ruling on whether or not this evidence can be considered. For now, we're live here in Concord. Maria Wilson, WMUR News.